buy a new vehicle because the other one needed too much work. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to paint the roof. Because as you can see, it's pretty bad. And I'm going to redo the bonnet. That's bad. And the lacquer on the front is really bad, so I'm going to try and get that off. Try and do something with the bumper as well. Right, I just come in the car because it was too windy out there. I've already repaired this, so my indicators work now. So that was good. Stripped all that off, steering wheel off, all the cowling and everything. Cleaned up all the terminals and that. I'm going to put a new set of spark plugs in it. And I've got a couple of new number plates as well, because all the old ones were really bad. So I'm going to give it a wash and try and get that lacquer off, and then I'm going to have a go at painting it tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow. There's also this bit here that I'm going to do, because obviously you can see it's gone right through, little scratches and whatever. So I'm going to do them. I'll do them as a little tester first. These are the old, where the old stickers and everything were on. It used to be a pizza delivery car. It's done 126,000, so it's been absolutely hammered every day of its life. So you're starting to get an idea of what state it's in. Right, it's actually a few days later now. This is the paint I'm using. It's the only paint I could get here in the Isle of Man at the moment, and I just wanted to get it done. I know it's not quite what you should be using, but garage door paint, so we'll give that a go. Give it a bit of a mix. And we've got a bit of sandpaper. Yeah. So last night I tested it on this bit, and I just used a little brush. Give that a bit of a wipe. Give that a bit of a brush in. It looks a bit orange, but it'll be alright. Right, so I've already done the spark plugs. I didn't video that because I thought that was pretty basic. And I put the new number plates on already. I'm just going to whiz these 4 off to take the bonnet off, and then I can get the badge off under there. Right, that's the bonnet off. Obviously you don't have to take the bonnet off, but I thought for the sake of 4 bolts, might as well just take it off. Now I'm going to take the badge off. So that's just 2 little 10 mils, and then you just give these a squeeze, and that should just come out. So the badge is off. I'm just going to use, I think I'm going to use the 600. Get a bit of soap and water on it, give it a rub, see if we can get the rest of this lacquer off, and then yeah, just see what it looks like. It's probably not the right way to do it, so don't take my word for it, just see how it turns out. Right, just had a quick blast with the 600. I think I'm going to be there all day doing it with that. I'm going to try, I don't know, I'm just going to try the next one. I ended up using the 240. That seemed to be the quickest. Just don't go too mad. You can still see the outline of the where the lacquer was, but it feels smooth. It feels smooth going from that to that now. So I'm just going to wipe it off with a bit of that, and then pour some paint and get it rolled. Right, so I'll put some paper down because I didn't think my missus would be too happy if I made the table red. I'll put a block under there with a tea towel on it, just to raise it up a bit. So I think we're about ready to paint it now. I'll go and get me paint. Right, I just had a thought. I just moved the car around here out of the wind because I've got a blossom tree around the corner that kept dropping stuff on the roof, which is not ideal when you're trying to paint the roof. So I'll just give that a bit of a once over with the sandpaper. I'll probably go again with it, but I was thinking I might as well do both at the same time. Paint that and paint the other, otherwise the paint might go off. But we'll give it a go. It might look rubbish. If it does, it does. Main thing is we had a go. Just quickly show you what I've got. I've got a foam roller, a spare one obviously, and a tray. That's from B&Q. I think it was 8-9 quid, something like that. Just a brush, just have that lying around. Got red-handed here. So, must remind you, as you might have already worked out, I'm not an expert, but I'm just having a go. I'm just going to give this a mix, pour it into the tray, and then I'll see if I can set the camera up so you can see what I'm doing. But if not, I'll just brush it around the edges and then just roller it straight onto the roof. That's the first coat on. Went down alright actually, better than expected. Obviously that looks a bit bad, but hopefully it'll cover. Just do the bonnet now. sit around and watch paint dry now. Something's happened as usual. Tried touching in the bumpers and I've ended up rollering the whole lot. So yeah, that's one coat, but I did absolutely no prep on that, so we'll just see what that looks like. Right, I ended up moving the table inside because the flies kept landing on it, which was really annoying. Yeah, so I've brought it in here. This has had like 3 coats now, but where I picked them off like there, I've kind of ruined it a bit, but I've just done what I can with it. So next time you'll see it, it'll be on the car and I'll give you a walk around. So it's actually the following afternoon. That paint took forever to dry, and to be honest, it's not fully dry now on the edges, but I've got to go out. So I literally just put the bonnet on. What do you reckon? She looks a bit rough, like. The roof wasn't great, could still see the roller marks in it, but at least it's got a bit of protection on it. I don't know if I showed this, but I did the rear bumper as well. A few runs in it, but it's not quite the same paint colour, but it'll do, mate. It'll be right enough, boy. So, has this inspired you to do some Hammerite rollering? Probably not. But if you like it, or even if you don't like it, let me know. If you saw something that I should have done and you think you could help me on the next one, send me a message or a comment. I think it turned out alright for the money that I paid. What was it, 30, 40 quid, something like that. Afternoon of messing about. Right, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.